Today is an adventure day. We are at Mammoth Cave National Park. So you had to buy tickets. We came Thursday afternoon. Today is Sunday. And this is the next available tickets that we could get for which? For the historic tour. So if you're coming to Mammoth Cave, make sure and get here and get your tickets early. Or call ahead, I'm not real sure, but I don't know how the camera's going to work inside the cave, so we'll just have to see how that plays out and make sure we got enough light to do some things. So here we go. Maybe she won't leave me at the bottom of the cave, I hope. All right.
Files on it. Along that way, we're going to encounter some steps, somewhere around 600 steps, just so you're aware. Here's the good thing, not all of those go up. The bad thing is, not all of those go down. So some of them are going to come up. The first mile of this tour today is going to be in the very big open parts of the cave. Ceiling heights will be anywhere from 45 to 60 feet tall. Ceiling passage width will be anywhere from about 45 to 85 feet wide. So that'll be great until we get to a spot called the Giant's Coffin. Then we're going to turn behind the Giant's Coffin, and those passageways are immediately going to get smaller, smaller, smaller. So we get to a spot on this trip today called Batman's Misery. All right? Batman's Misery is a passageway that goes from about this shelter to that far one over there, at a height of about 5.5 feet. To make it worse, it's going to be really open up the top half of that. But as you get closer to the floor, the walls are going to get closer and closer and closer to you. So for a good portion of that trip through there, you're going to be kind of hunched over, walking almost heel to toe to get through there. Then you hit the last 30 feet of it, and you get to the tall man's portion of it. Ceiling height's going to stay at 5.5 feet. Floor comes up by 2 feet. So now you're going to be going down there like this. If you have knee problems, hip problems, or lower back problems, I want you to take into consideration what you signed up for today. Now, to get to Batman's Misery, we're going to encounter not one, but 2 vertical passageways. The first one you're going to encounter is called Side Saddle Pit. It's 43 feet to the bottom. We go right around the left-hand edge of it. As we leave from it, we walk a short distance, make a sharp left-hand turn, and we're going right across the top of Bottomless Pit. Our lowest spot today, a place called River Hall. We're going to have to make up a lot of elevation really quickly. And to do that, we'll be taking a fire tower up out of a place called Mammoth Dome. 172 feet from bottom to top. We go in at the bottom, we go out at the top. Anybody here claustrophobic or afraid of heights? We'll find out who you are later.
See my face, but we're just going into the cave and it is 54 degrees in here year round, so something kind of different. Oh, they're definitely really cool in here. Awesome place. It's hard to imagine that people from 5,000 years ago have been coming in here. It's crazy. Climbing lots of steps in the dark, and some of the most beautiful things I've seen in a long time. It's gorgeous down here. We have thoroughly enjoyed our stay here. We're staying at Diamond Caverns RV Park, about 7 miles outside of the park, part of the Thousand Trails system. If you're a Thousand Trails member, it's a good place to stay. Nothing fancy, but a good, what seems like a nice place. Sites are a little bit unlevel, but it's not the end of the world. Nothing we've seen worse on there. The cave system's absolutely amazing. Some of the colors, the history that goes on down there is just, we're just awestruck by some of it. We've had several tours throughout the cave. We took the historic tour that you just watched, and I think all of the tours range between $20 and $25 a person. All of them are roughly about 2 hours with the exception of one, and I think they've got one that is a 4-hour tour. We didn't take that one. We have walked through some of the trails, taken Jack out for a hike on the trail systems. It's about 7 miles away. There's a trail that leads from Diamond Caverns in Park City all the way into the park. That's a bicycle trail, so you can ride your bikes all the way down. We took the e-bikes and rode down for a day just to visit and see the area. Highly recommend coming back this way. It's been a great stop, great stop. If you like what we're doing, want to see more, be sure and hit that like button and be sure and subscribe. Thanks for following.